Yo guys, and welcome to West Ham United Career Mode. And I've been a bit of a retard in the last episode, because I said, oh, if we win and they win, we'll still have to play. But no, we can win the Premier League in this game against Bristol City, so it's a good job I didn't submit, because it is Bristol City and we're probably going to win with the squad we're putting out. I'm going to bring Mark Noble off the bench so he can lift the title, because he's a little bit tired after playing Barcelona 2 games in a row the last episode, as you can... legendary. The potential to win the Premier League title lies on our shoulders. The team we started this season off with a 5-0 win. Strakosha in the net. I don't like this drill. I really don't get it. I wasn't even controlling them there. But oh well. Here we go. The potential to win the Premier League.
He knows that this could well be the day. If they win, they're champions.
If we win, we're champions.
And it's live.
Absolutely incredible. Incredible stuff. And I will see you as the highlights roll around and what is potentially the Premier League winning match at London Stadium against Bristol City. Starting off this game's highlights, Rashford gets the ball into the box. Plays it into Mbappe. Mbappe on his left foot scores. It's just as simple as that, really. And in the game that we needed to win, we take the lead within 2 minutes. It's just an incredible array of attacking football we play. And then Mbappe again, he gets here, cuts in, right foot, absolutely unstoppable. He's got 2 goals in the space of 10 minutes. And we are cruising towards that Premier League trophy. Absolutely unbelievable finish. Just twats it in to the side netting. That's the first half. Only 45 minutes away now from the title, boys. 2-0, Mbappe with 2 goals. Just absolutely incredible. They started opening us up a little bit more towards the end of the half, but I reckon we've still got it in us, and we're just gonna absolutely smash it. As you can see, dominant as always. And this is the one game that we needed to win this season. It's the easiest game against Bristol City. Hopefully we can just keep it up in the second half, maybe win by 3 or 4. Here we have a rare chance for Bristol City on half time, as Strakosha made to make a really good save. Just couldn't clear it properly. Harry Maguire, I think, no, Ben Chilwell even couldn't clear it properly, and then Strakosha makes a brilliant save. Talking about big saves, this is a huge save. Mbappe's been played through for his hat-trick, and the Bristol City keeper has done incredibly well to keep that one out, because not a lot of keepers can stop Mbappe when he's through one-on-one. But he's done really well there. Then this was a chance that we had to make it 3-0, and just dragged wide by Max Arnold. He got a rare chance in the midfield. He got a rare game in the midfield today. I wouldn't say rare, but he definitely hasn't been playing as much as he probably would have liked, but just scrapes wide. Either way, now what happens, this is goal of the season for me. Whipped in, Mbappe, bicycle kick. Absolutely incredible. I don't care if it's easy to score bicycle kicks on this game. The absolute positioning on that is unbelievable. The fact that he's managed to whip it in from there, just an unbelievable goal. Goal of the season, no doubt. Final highlight from this game, a ball played through to Anthony Martial. Could square it to Mbappe if he really wanted to, but it's Martial, and he needs his goal tally to go up. Mbappe's got 37, Martial's got 16, so let's give him that one. He's now 17 for the season, and what a goal to seal the title that is as well. And there we go, we have done it. Mbappe scores a hat-trick, an incredible hat-trick to win us the game. We win 4-0, and that's it. We are Premier League champions. Mark Noble came on and played the last 17 minutes or so to get his captain's armband, to lift the most valuable trophy in English football. It's unbelievable feeling, really. We are the champions of England, and after this we've got 2 huge games against Real Madrid in the semi-finals. The double is still on, lads. But this is it. This is what we came here for. The Premier League title. 2 seasons it's taken us. It's taken us a season to get the squad ready and necessary for this. Mbappe has scored 37 goals this season, which is an unbelievable feat, and there's still 5 games left of the season. But there it is, Mark Noble. We've seen this once before on FIFA 17. He's won the Premier League trophy. The Premier League title is West Ham United's in the 2019 to 2020 season. Oh, it's just a huge feeling. We've finally done it. We've won the league. Just to be involved, just to have the amount of goals we've scored to get here, and you know it had to be Bristol as well, didn't it? It couldn't have been one of the big boys. It was Bristol, a team that are 1 point off of the bottom three, but we still have to beat them, and it was quite significant that they were the first team we played in this season. But yes, we have won the Premier League title. All other games in the Prem are not really needed. We'll play them, but like we don't really need to. That looks so good, Mark Noble lifting the Premier League trophy. It's a brilliant feeling. And now we move on to the semi-finals of the Champions League against Real Madrid. The season's not yet over. The Premier League champions are us. Unbelievable. Press a like on the video if you've press a like. We've won the bloody Premier League, lads. Oh dear, that is incredible. And what a goal for Mbappe to get his hat-trick, by the way. Look at how much domination we put on that poor Bristol side. We legitimately didn't. Mbappe was literally the only one that we needed, really. But we've won the bloody Premier League, lads. What an absolutely incredible season it's been. Premier League champions within 2 seasons of taking over, and we achieved that board objective of winning the league. I thought that was a little bit far-fetched and we weren't going to be able to do it, but we've managed it and we've won the league title. Absolutely unbelievable scenes from us in this season. Let's just have another look at us lifting that. Let's have another look at us with that Premier League title. It should be Noble, really, but I can see why it's Mbappe. We do win the Premier League title. Kylian Mbappe with 37 goals, I do believe, in the league. It's just unbelievable, really, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear anything going downstairs. I do apologise if you can, but I'm trying to talk over it, and I can't. I'm just astounded. We won the Premier League this easily. We've won the Premier League massively against the run of play. Well, not even really against the run of play. Now, really, realistically, we can just simulate this last month of football unless we get the Champions League final. If we make it to the Champions League final, I might play it on Ultimate difficulty. I do apologise for the dog, but just before this game against Real Madrid, I do have to go and do some things, so I'll see you in a sec. And here it begins. Tie 1 of the biggest semi-final of our season. It's the only semi-final of our season, but it means we've just won the Premier League. I think we've got a little bit of just won the Premier League, so you know we've got a lot to play for. You know, double still on, and a European win and the Premier League win would be quite something in 2 seasons. But the semi-finals against Real Madrid and a chance to put ourselves into the final is an unbelievable experience. Oh no, I forgot to play Mark Noble. I forgot to start Mark Noble. It's unbelievable. It's our full strength team going up against a very good Real Madrid side. Schalke just made it through into the semi-finals, but it's them and Tottenham and us Madrid. And I'll see you in the first half highlights in our must-win game in the semi-finals. Starting off this game, we had a good chance here, brought up by Mbappe, passed it to Cyprian. Courtois gets there, but it falls to Max Arnold, who scores. And we get the 1-0 lead against Real Madrid in the semi-final. Brilliant chance, that. Good finish. Couldn't really have missed. And then Real Madrid come back with us and get this. Lucas Vazquez gets a cross in. Nobody's marking Memphis to pay. And he does put it in to the back of the net for 1-1. And then we have an absolutely incredible save from Thibaut Courtois, keeping out Cyprian. And another cutback that we just couldn't convert. Really good save though. And then this corner comes in from Mbappe, finds its way, and Rashford hits it on a volley and almost puts us 2-1 up, but not quite. And then this is just the most incredible little dink ball, and if he hits that perfectly, that's 2-1. It would have been one of our better goals that we'd have scored, but unfortunately he just hits it a little bit too far wide. And then we managed to go through again once more in the second half, just the last chance, and then we hit the inside of the post. It's just not going to be our day at this point, is it? Had so many chances to take the lead, but just not to be. Oh wow, what a chance in that last bit to take the lead. Oh wow, it's been a tense semi-final first leg. And that man, the man we were going to sign, or attempt to sign next season, has been the difference maker, really. I mean, we're 1-1, but we really should have had. They've had a few chances, we've had a few chances. It's definitely been quite even. But just a huge game, this. Obviously they've got an away goal now, so we really need to take our chances going into the second half and the second leg, obviously. Yeah, hopefully we can keep going, maybe maintain this, maybe get a lead. And then in the 70th minute they go through, lovely ball played through by Cruz, and James Rodriguez absolutely smashes it into the top corner and gives them a 2-1 advantage. Really not what we were looking for going into the final 20 minutes of the game, but take nothing away from the finish. And in the last highlight of this match, Kylian Mbappe with a free kick. Can he convert it? Time wide, unfortunately, and we lose the game 2-1. That's really frustrating because I've had so many chances to take the lead and they just go and get one of those stupid goals that they just play 1-3 all to get. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Can't even win 1-0 because if I win 1-0 they still go through on away goals. Look at that, man. Didn't have a single shot on target in the second half. Sake, man. Really quite tedious to play in a game like that. Oh, fuck it though. We need to go better in the second leg. Oh, it's a really annoying game to play in that 2-1 loss. It's just nothing went our way, really. It's just things like that we could have done better on. But oh well. Hopefully we can pull it back in the second half. We need to at least win 2-1 to take it to extra time. 2-0 would be ideal, really. I have looked at this Akanji bloke because he's quite quick. Yeah, he's got 87 sprint speed. Quite decent defending as well. So yeah, potentially 26 million. It's actually over his value. So if it was valued at like 30 odd million or so, I'd be like, yeah, that's worth it. But not quite. Maybe we needed Declan Rice in that midfield against Real Madrid. Is that the player of the month shortlist? It's just all West Ham players. I don't believe it. Max Arnold's up to an 83 overall, can I just say? And he's up to 81. He's up to 85 now. What the fuck? This is a game we probably need to win. Oh yeah, Lanzini can play in the Champions League semi-final next game. This is going to be how it is though. Everton at home, we've already won the league, so we don't really need to worry too much. But I'm expecting a win here, a 1-1 draw. Rashford getting a goal. I don't know what that is, I think that's his 13th of the season. Something like that. But this is the match. The biggest match of the season. We need to turn around a 2-1 deficit in the semi-final. And hopefully we can make it to the final. It goes without saying Real Madrid are the toughest side you could face in the Champions League. And they've proved that in this series. So one game is all that stands in our way between us and all that stands in our way between the Champions League final. One game away from the final. And the England submission team. Don't forget, season 2 is not over until the oh, Rashford's up to 85 as well. I didn't even notice. Right. This is the side that's going out there and that's playing. I can't tell if I want to play Rice or not. Rice and Noble. get your ass back in there. But this is the toughest game we'll have to face this season. Champions League semi-final, leg 2. After going 2-1 down in the first leg to Real Madrid, we are 90 minutes away realistically from finding out whether we're going to be finalists in Europe for the first time. But before that, we need to play, and we need to get these points. Why do I keep saying points, man? There's no points up for grabs. Like, it's literally just, there's no points up for grabs. It's just the European semi-final, you know? You never want to play Madrid. Like, that's just the one thing. And hopefully we can do much, much better than the first game. We need to be converting the chances that we're making. But what about this? In the quarterfinals, we went to the Camp Nou, but in the semi-finals, we've gone to the Bernabeu. It's been a huge. It's gonna be one of those huge moments for us, where we need all of the luck to go our way. It just needs to happen. Is it going to happen for us though? Schalke have beaten Tottenham in the first leg. I don't know if that was the first leg or both legs combined, but we can potentially be playing Schalke if we win here tonight. We need at least a 2-0 win. So imagine going from beating Barcelona 8-3 on aggregate to losing in the semi-finals to Real Madrid. But we'll find out in the second, in the highlights that we're playing, and I will see you in them. Starting off the highlights here in the 23rd minute, Martial putting a ball through to Kylian Mbappe, who gets us that vital goal that we needed. We need one more at least to not go out on away goals. We're still out on away goals at the moment as it stands, but we are 1-0 up at the Bernabeu. Here we have a chance first through for Manuel Lanzini, who turns Varane, shot deflects off of the inside of Sergio Ramos' thigh, and we go 2-0 up at the Bernabeu, and that's the away goals cancelled out now. And in the space of a few minutes, we've turned the tie on its head once again, and now we're leading 3-2 on aggregate. We're not done for highlights in this final 10-minute spell, as it falls to Kylian Mbappe once again, who gets us a third away goal and gets us 4-2 up on aggregate. And it's a very, very fluky goal. It deflects off of Sergio Ramos again, but it goes in. Wow, what a 10-minute spell we had from the 22nd to the 33rd minute. What a 10 minutes that was for us. Right, we only needed to go 2-0 up, and when Mbappe got that first goal, I was like, this is it. All we need now is the second goal. And then Lanzini got it, and I was like, oh my god, we've turned it round. And then Mbappe got himself a second, and we are now just a 1/2 away. And the away goals are in our favour now. So even if it finishes 3-2 and 4-4 on aggregate, we've absolutely smashed it on away goals. Like, we've got that buffer now, where if we lose 3-0 or we draw 3-3 now, that's definitely theirs. But like, we've been on top, and it's been a massively good half. I promise you, I've got no sliders setting. Like, I promise you. Like, I know you can say, oh look, you've changed it from this, but like, I promise you, none of the sliders in that are on theirs or on mine. So absolutely incredible performance from the lads. Hopefully we can just keep this up in the second half. Then early on in the second half, Real Madrid came knocking, and it's Isco that pulled one back and made it 4-3 on aggregate. They still need 2 more goals to go through, but we are still leading. Good finish though from the man from Isco. But you want to talk about perfect goals. This team build-up before the goal was insane, and Mbappe, he just absolutely levers them into the back of the net. He loves finishing. It's his favourite. He's just shooting so good on this game, and it put us 4-1 up on the night, 5-3 up on aggregate. We came forward again here in the 64th minute. This time Martial just trying to get it through the near post, not quite managing to beat Courtois there, but a huge moment. A big chance, but it was already settled. And then Madrid getting a chance in the last highlight of this game, and a brilliant save from Strykosia, just keeping our lead sort of remaining at 3 instead of making it 5-4 on aggregate. But brilliant save. We are in the Champions League final. What an incredible turnaround from the first leg that was. Kylian Mbappe is something else on this game. Was it the Lanzini effect? Was it starting Mark Noble? Was it Declan Rice that won us that game? But whatever it is, we battered Madrid in this second leg, and we thoroughly deserved to go through to the final. After being behind in the first leg, we needed 2 goals at the Bernabeu. We got 4. So even if they'd have won, or even if we'd have lost, even if we'd have won 4-2, we'd have still gone through. That's just the best thing. Mbappe was unreal. Ben Chilwell was unreal. Rice, unreal. Noble, unreal. Every player, unbelievable. I'm so glad that the final episode of this Season 2 is going to be the Champions League final. What about it though? We are playing we'll probably end up playing Schalke in the semi-final of the not in the semi-final, in the final of the Champions League. We'll be facing Schalke, and I'll be playing that as a whole episode on its own. So they're thoroughly delighted, and they want to offer me a contract extension. Awesome, lads. Let's go for it. 12 extra million in the bank for that. 4 more games left in the Premier League. I may sim them all this episode, you never know. But yeah, that last episode for Season 2 will be that incredible Champions League final. New scout report available, which is good. England, have you got anything good for me today? Maybe just a few decent players. Maybe just one. No, not any. Scotland, what are you saying? No. And now France. Maybe. Maybe. No, he's just not got a good potential. Not got a good potential overall. No decent youth players in a while. One more bit of training. His short bar since 89 now. I can't believe it. Mason Mount has made it up to an 80. We love a good old youth England player, don't we? Still 13 points clear at the top of the league. Yeah. Let's just sim all the rest of the games, and then we can play that Champions League final. So Palace at home should be an easy win. Yep, Martial getting 2 goals. Ings, I forgot Danny Ings even played for Palace at this point. But what is that putting Martial on? 19. Another 3 goals in 3 games from Mbappe will put him on 30. What the fuck? It's just not what you expect, really, is it? Burnley, I think this is a home game as well. We're going to be playing Schalke in the Champions League final. I don't believe it. No, it's an away game. Shice. Oh well, 1-1 draw. Martial getting another goal. Oh yeah, that's a big thing, the injuries. If I get a massive injury, I'm not going to be very happy. Last bit of training. Well, maybe there's one bit more training to this episode, but oh well. How stoked am I for the Champions League final? It's going to be a madness. It's going to be a madness. Sporting Kansas City, that was. Offering for my blowies. We've already seen the title celebration, so we don't really need to play any other games. Mbappe, please get a goal. Oh my god, 4-1. Mbappe got 2. I think we went 1-0 down as well. Yeah, we did. Rashford and Mbappe getting 2 goals each. Mbappe's now on 39 goals for the season in the Premier League. The final submission squad for the England team is going to be this squad. I mean, they're not all that good, really. Oh, Sterling's got to... Like, right. Tell you what, I'll sort this out and I'll come back when I've done it. And we're back, I sorted it out. Rory McDonald wants to get out of his youth contract. We can definitely have a look at that for you, mate. Rory McDonald, where is he? He's 59 rated. I'm not taking him out of the youth academy. Unless he really wants to, I'm not going to do it. Youth player wants out. Aiden Hughes. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Now I've forgotten who wanted to come out. Hey, that guy. Right, none of these guys are good enough, really. So, no. Oh, I didn't even read who wanted to come out there. Oh my god, the last Rory McDonald. Yeah. You know what? Like, it's not a huge loss. Alright, I want some of my first team lads to be fit for the final. Like, I know there's breaks and everything, but I need to make sure that the boys are good to go. Only player that's going to play is going to be Balbuena. It's not even really a huge risk. Just a quick check. Mbappe got 39 goals in the league. Outrageous. Outrageous. Drew 2-2 and Silva got a goal and Pereira got a goal, so it's good. It's good. But the final against Schalke. The first time we've ever made it into Europe. It's the first time we're making it to a final in Europe. It's unbelievable. And the top scorer is Mbappe's got 12. Literally nobody else can catch him that's playing, so we won 182 million from the Premier League. That's unbelievable. We're going to earn a shit ton of money for next season. Youth players terminated his contracts. Ah, okay, cool. And in the next episode, we'll be playing the whole Champions League final. The whole thing is going to be played. There's not going to be any sort of cuts or anything like that. But that's going to be how it is. And I will see you. Do we have our European Championship groups? Oh, we do. So we've got Denmark, Norway and Scotland. We really should be making it out of that group. But the Champions League final, we will be playing it. And I'll see you in the next episode when we do play the final. Thank you guys ever so much for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't, press subscribe. So you never, and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video.